Hi everyone, welcome back to the Christmas or pre-Christmas edition of Motorsport Manager for 2018. Cheers everyone, let me just take a quick sip of my drinkies. Oh. So, it has been an interesting year of building stuff up and making sure that we can get things going across the season. We've got a new gearbox, hurrah! Hopefully starting to actually get back in again to something. Oh, interesting on the whole reliability, 77%. I've not noticed that before. Maybe that should be something I look at in the future. We grabbed some points last time out, which was just as well, because any thoughts on Rick de Graaf? He's an interesting driver. Anything can happen in motorsport. I have no particular thought either way on de Graaf, to be honest, because he's a newbie. I need to kind of work out what I'm doing. Okay, so we have a new gearbox that we can fit on. So I'm going to instantly upgrade you, Mr. Barney White, and we can get rid of that old gearbox. We don't want that anymore, which is grand. So that has a bit of a upgrade ability as well, which is good. So I like that. I'm very conscious. I know it's still early on in the season, but we've not had like a ton of upgrades on other stuff. Was I missing something last time? Because we came into the race going, oh, we haven't actually added anything new on. No, I haven't. Oh, cool. I feel less crap about myself now. Okay, so let's take a look at what we can then do on this. Excuse me. Wonderful. Aww. That is kind of all that we can do, isn't it? Really, on the old gearbox front. So maybe we come out of that. Let's take a look at the suspension or the wing. Mind you, we've got 17 days, so whatever we do, we can actually get onto the car quite quickly. So what haven't we played with? We've not really played with the front wing. It would be quite nice to have another gearbox that would actually be all right. Because look how far off we are. Our rear wings are amazing, though. I almost feel like... No, I don't feel like we should play to our strengths. Let's try this. So we could... so build time plus 2 days on the suspension. See, now that works quite nicely, I think. A plus plus. That's just like a great thing. So let's do that, because then that gets done in 6 days before the race. We'll then be able to play with the reliability to get that up. So yeah, build that suspension, and technically we're gaining a bit of money over time as well, so that's good. We've got some new people on the pit crews. Oh, hello. Higher. Who could we replace? He's just like good across the board. He's not great at anything in particular. So you're better at the jacks. Although you're good across everything, you're not great at anything like for an 18 or a 19. So actually I'll keep my pit crew as they are. They did have a mistake last time. That's the only reason why I'm kind of vaguely looking at it. The next thing I want to, excuse me, take a look at is our driver lineup. So... You are to stay on a reserve driver. You can... What are you on? 230. Let's do that. You can have a long contract. So the whole point of Vitali is that he brings a lot of... let's do a 5th or higher. We'll do that. Actually, no, we'll do it for a win. There we go. Let's send that off, because the whole point is that he is a pay driver that brings in 9... Well, we only put him in for practice sessions, so that's 450 grand per weekend. So, love him. I guess we should do a little bit of scouty-outy as well. So, ones that we favorited. So Zoe Sharp, obviously, she costs a lot. Why did we go for that? Oh, because Carlos was unemployed, that's why. Sim Racing Enthusiast, baby. Ed is a pay driver. And not really fulfilled extreme talent either. And Baotang was a pay driver. Excuse me as well. Sorry, I keep wanting to cough. That is not handy. Oh, hello. But again, I'm not going to play with you because you aren't actually a pay driver. I only want to favourite the pay drivers. I don't see any point in going for anything that isn't at least 3.5 stars. So for me, no, there isn't really anyone I'd want to go for. I mean, let's favourite you because you could actually be quite juicy, but we'll leave you for now. Anyway, diving on back to our drivers. I still feel that Esteban Ribeiro would be quite a good one to go for. Same with Barney White. I'm going to hold off on them for a while though, and there's a very specific reason why, is that I don't. It seems to up the contract per race immediately from there and then, and I want to try and string out their current wages for as long as possible because their wages always go up. Okay, so we've got some sponsor offers in. Oh, hello. 4 races for $750. Oh, done. Thank you very much, La Paz. What have we got here? Is Japan coming up in the next 4 races though? I don't think it is. No, so that doesn't become an actual thing for us to look at, which means that the upfront plus that is what really works for me. Thank you. And that continues to help. Oh, wonderful thing. So we've still got a 10th or higher, a 2nd or higher, or a 5th or higher. And I'm not sure quite where we go here because whilst the Black Sea does like some of the stuff of our rear wing, it's also our gearbox. So it's our best bit and our worst bit of the car. So we just need to make sure that we're sorting that one out properly. They are good, so that's fine. Anything else I want in reliability terms? Oh god, that gearbox. Oh god. Cool, those brakes are done. Those brakes are done. Yay, there we go. I've saved it. Just a bit, but I've saved it. To be fair, those brakes are done as well. Let's push on for a few days. Jeremy Woodford wins. improving his little face down in the lower formulae. Krantz back down in the European series after his terrible time at the front. Okay, let's continue on. Contract accepted. Yes, our pay driver stays. Sign. Good. Okay, we will come back to him soon. Okay, so what's now in? So, report on the Black Sea. Yes, 50 lap race, 40 chance of rain. Oh, okay. That's changed from the sunshine that's there. Love coming to work at the factory. Great, thanks, Roger Dunbar. Okay, so we've got our new suspension. Let's fit this on. So again, we are just kind of bringing stuff up to spec, aren't we? So that, oh wow, that's a big jump actually. So that's good. I was going to say, where's the 50? I guess because actually that's got a decent upgrade as well, so that can now come out. So that works. Now what do we want? Excuse me, because I'll stop going for the rear wing. I know I want the rear wing. Let's take a look at brakes again. Not really. Front wing. Right, I'd rather spend the extra 5 days and get the massive boost. And that will be helpful. What then comes afterwards? Oh, it does start to then push you into a dead end. So I guess it's then a 1-1. As opposed to like a push-up. What else have we got here on the gearbox? Again, minus 10% during the race, but plus 40 acceleration. That could still be quite handy, you know. Unless we do... Sorry, I was trying to get this out of our episode so that you don't have to sit there and watch me decide stuff. Clearly this was not the case. So for me, this is now... What do we actually want? So that's now 5th. 4th best in terms of brakes still. So that's good. And we're quite well ahead of the average, so that's nice. It's got to be gear. It needs to be gearbox, but no, it needs to be. It needs to be gearbox, or we could do where was the plus on the front wing, wasn't it? Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's do front wing. So let's do plus there and then plus 40 to max, and we can do that essentially twice over, can't we? And that kind of pushes us to where we need to be on there. So fine, it will take a little while, but we'll be okay. So let's just dive forward. Oh, if I mention... Petter, you're not dead yet. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's kind of do that. Let's force it on. Nice. So what does that give us in terms of improving the parts? 81. Nice. Well done. So again, that front wing needs to be on improving the parts. Maybe that's the one that we forgot to really do. That's kind of there now as well, isn't it? Yeah, do that for now. Do that for now. Oh, now. Very high tyre wear, very low fuel burn. So I feel like Beijing is now the odd one out. I kind of feel like let's be safe and go for the top 10 and aim for points. We'll do the usual with the tyres, and then let's get cracking, shall we? I feel like I've mucked about a little bit here. I didn't even do the drivers. Oh. Need Christmas nibbles. I hope anyone that's still playing Motorsport Manager is going to have a festive race somewhere along the line. I think it would only be wise. Okay, so practice before we go into our reverse grid slots. Now, tyre wear was high, but what does the actual... Oh look, the feedback has dropped from 19 to 18. Barney, you moose. So now that makes me slightly worried about Barney's future, which is why I need to kind of groom a new person to come in. Excuse me. And I think we'll have to try and work out exactly what this... Whoever we're going to bring in, what do they bring into the party? Okay, so that's worked as a setup, so that's fine. High tyre wear, low fuel burn. I wonder. Because these hard tyres weren't working. I don't think they're helping me playing how I used to play. So... Oh, and that setup doesn't... Oh, I've not done the setup. That's why you twit. There we go. I don't know. I just don't know. Right, no, do you know what? Keep with the hard tyres. Particularly if we're going to start at the back and there's not a ton of time for overtaking. It will also, if there's 40% chance of rain and it is actually going to rain. Yes, out you go. Yes, out you go. Obviously we're only dealing with race trim, because we don't have a quali trim anymore. I'm loving the polka dots on this. What's everyone else doing? Is anyone else doing anything? Oh no, they're cutting, they're all going out on different. That's annoying. Right, let's monitor this. So the temperatures are going down. Let's try a push. Because does the push work to get the tyre temperatures up? Or does that just mean that I then need to move it out? Not really. But everyone else seems to be pretty much on hard tyres as well. I guess the issue here Oh, there we go. So now the temperatures are going up. The issue is that all of the faster people are going to go for the soft tyres from the back of the grid and get past us whilst we're still struggling to get through. And the other problem, I guess, is that race pace-wise is now everyone, because everyone's going to be out there all the time, we're all going to get to level 3, so it kind of negates itself, I guess. Also, look at how much fuel we saved during all of that. 88, oh dear. Oh, that's not good at all. And you didn't really say much. Volker? Or Volkov, rather. Shall I load the other setup? Yeah, it's used by Ribeiro, so let's get that in. Mind you, that doesn't really change very much. Right, let's load the previous one then. Use that setup. So, I'm assuming you're going to want that. God knows, we'll try that and see what happens. Same hard tyres, I think. Yeah, go. Excellent, good, great. Okay. 94, that's better. Oh, excuse me, just whilst I was coughing there again, I think. Right, we'll move that to there and just see if that makes it better. I'm quite tempted. 4 minutes to get that far up. I'm quite tempted. Let's try it. Let's try it. Go. I want to see if the tyre temperatures also like flollop off here, or if they go up. No, they don't. They stay as they are. This could be a problem. Air fuel's going on. Air fuel's going good. But that's quite telling that the tyre temperatures go down even on this. So, because I was kind of thinking, oh no, we're going to end up really, really stuck here. Hard tyres, level 3, that's good. So again, if I was to push, in theory, it did improve. Yeah, electrograph, half a second faster. That's kind of made me go, oh dear, we've done this horribly wrong, haven't we? Bugger. Not a ton of difference in time though. But then practice never seems to make any sense whatsoever, so who knows? I wish there was a video. Meta comment there by that woman. Okay, so we'll go race trim hard tyres. Race trim hard tyres. Yeah, that's we got 50. It's not going to last very long, is it? That's the thing. I'd rather do that. I know it says 2020, so that's instantly... Oh, I'm so sorry for the coughing. Puts me into a 2-stopper. But I'd rather do that And we do like a 16. In theory, that should put us onto the medium tyres. I don't trust it because the tyre wear drops away as soon as you start to hit like 20%. So I'd rather do that. And I feel like I'm forced to do that with Ribeiro because he's so aggressive on his tyres. That only put us up to 91. Ah, okay. So that made that great, but we made that. Should be okay, right. That will make that better. Cool, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. This is the problem with only having 12 minutes of practice and all drama with the setup. Right, so let's go for push. Engine mode's obviously on high. The tyres will outrun everything else. And I'd rather... Does that look like that's going down at about lap 38? It starts to fade out, so I can't really see. For me, I feel like this is the best option because it's going to allow me to go quite far into the race. They're all slower. Ingledew will be a problem though in that Panther. Ah, see, they've all gone long. Oh, well, De Graaf's on medium, Zoe Sharp on softs. Again, so she's doing something very different to us. I have to say, the reverse grid stuff and the way how it treats strategy has been really fascinating this year. Oh, they're immediately into saving mode. Don't do that. It really annoys me. Okay, we're off though. Openings around wide. Let's get Gonzalez. Nice. 11. Ooh, problems. Not what we could have done there, I'm afraid. Zoe Sharp's lost out ground, so that's good. Okay. So Ribeiro's into 12. This is not going to work out very well. Where was your intelligence, guys? They keep on doing the same weirdness. Oh, this could be nice. Ooh! This is crazy. Okay, I think we're okay now. Look at how the tyre temperatures are only just starting to come up though. So we're 6 seconds off the lead. Admittedly, bomb temps are still leading from Lau in the Windsor. De Graaf though, look, up to 4th. He started on the back row. Absolutely crazy. But the entire field is just nose to tail. Tyre temperatures are starting to come up, but again it's this whole we're saving fuel. I don't want you to save fuel. I think it's because it thinks that it would be faster if we tried like just a one stop, but White can do it potentially. Ribeiro never can, or never could rather. So let's just chill it on out. We'll be at the back, but we'll cycle through, I think. But we're going to have to overtake people. And this again, so I'm learning the same lesson again. I need to be on aggressive tyres but I didn't want to do it here because of the high fuel, the high tyre wear. So for me, this is still probably better in the long game. Bomb temps though, 1.9 seconds clear out front. E-Spirit haven't even scored yet. Come on, get past, get past. You can do it! Or not. Ah. White's got brown... White in a Van Dort drama there. What are the Van Dorts doing at the very back of the field? Crazy. Okay, but still, look, just 11 seconds off on hard tyres. But look, Becker, Lippin and Spence, they've all made their way through. They can overtake everyone. We can't. We don't have a good enough car to enable us to do that, if that makes sense. What this does do, though, is allow us to enjoy... Oh, look, there you go, Floridi, Lau. They're all going to join on the back of this, I think. We could end up a wee bit stuck here. Nice! Good move. Okay, that's us into 12th past Edda. He's on softs. Those softs haven't exactly gone away as quickly as I'd hoped they would, actually. As we hit lap 13, 12 seconds off the lead. Bontemps is now being caught by De Graaf because his tyres are running out. Who's that in the pits? That'll be Ingledew. Ingledew is a big thing for us because that's the weak link at Panther, so we need to be ahead of Ingledew at all possibilities. Here we go. Right, now just catch up onto the back of everyone, please. That would be great. And I say go. And go. The good thing here is that we can just stick on a very small amount of fuel and hopefully leapfrog a fair few people now, is the plan. So that'll be Gonzalo. No, it's White. Who's in? Oh no, that'd be Edda. Okay. It's fine. 14 seconds now off of De Graaf, who's still going round. That's right. Come on, you can get past the Van Dort. Get past the Van Dort. Ah! That Van Dort sandwich is killing your race, White. Oh, I think he's got him though. Yes! That's what we needed. We have worn the tyres a wee bit. But that is okay. So for me, now it's a come in this lap type thing. Right, let's do that. Let's get out there on the mediums. I think. Mediums. Yeah, mediums. Look at that fuel stop. And this is the beauty of having stuff that works in terms of... Yeah, no, that's okay. Do it. Let's get you off those tyres. Ah! Nice. Straight through. Into 11th. Can that become something a bit better? Maybe. See, look, Zoe Sharp's out there on the mediums as well. But she's gone not nearly as long. But Ribeiro doing barely at all. Okay, so we've got people out there on the hard tyres going a little bit slower. Becker's in, De Graaf will cycle through. Oh, Schmid's still going. We were battling with Schmid. Ah, we can't quite get. Dang it. That's annoying for Zoe Sharp. We're through now. Nicely done, sir. Particularly as this is only going to get closer and closer and more dramatic as we go along. White up to 10th as well now, that's good. Okay, push it. Can push as well. There's Barney. De Graaf is absolutely killing it there in this race. Quite scary. Oh, don't start... Oh, no, actually you can start saving fuel a little bit. That does make a bit of sense, if I'm honest. Same for you, White, as we close down on Lau, who is on hards. And started at the front of the field. Bontemps still going in 5th in the E-Spirit, and that E-Spirit still hasn't scored this year, so that's going quite well. I think we'll be past these quite soon. He says, hopefully. Oh yes! Come on, you've got one. Round the outside! Ah! Past Bontemps! Past Bontemps! Kind of! Oh, Ribeiro. Come on. Okay, Lau's in the pits. That's one out of the way. Okay, I need you past him. Go. Ah, Zoe's got us. Bugger. I need you to get past Bontemps, like now. Done. Good show. Because Zoe is absolutely like our fiercest competitor, I think, at the moment. The issue is that between Ribeiro and White, we need to be able to score as much, if not outscore, Zoe Sharp as much as possible, because the issue is going to be she'll be collecting loads and loads of points. Ingledew clearly is not. She's like this year's Krantz. Like the looks of it, and if I can stretch this a little bit further, I don't think we can do another set of mediums. Well, we might be able to do another set of mediums, you know. Oh, look at De Graaf and just the way how he's steaming through. The good thing though is that White again, by doing this whole, oh look at me, I've saved some tyres, is actually quite helpful because, sorry, fuel. It's actually quite helpful. I know you want to pit for fresh rubber, mate. If you could just do one more lap, that'd be great. It's okay, we're not really battling that one. 17 laps. I don't think we can. We need to do hard. Enough fuel to finish the race. If I put one on though, I will. I kind of feel like... Oh, do you know what? I'll be running at mix 3 anyway, so that's fine. Right. Pit hards go. Again, that front wing looks like it wants to fall off at every possible second. Going right. With a good stop. And there we go. We are out. Again, I knew it would say excess fuel, but we're out just ahead of Lau, and that was what I wanted. Fantastic. No rain forecast. That is good. Okay, White, this is now down to you to absolutely steam it round. Zoe Sharp's in, gone to the softs. That's annoying. Middle in as well, so that will get Ribeiro back up into 11th, which will become 10th once Gonzalez and Cole pit. Okay, let's get you in then. Where do I want you? Well, what do I want you on, actually? I want to put you on mediums again. Do that. No way. We might actually get out there. Do it. Oh, mistake on the tyres. Roger. Nice. Well done. Well done. Okay, Gonzalez in for a long stop. We'll beat him. That's 2 more off. So we are now running directly behind Zoe Sharp. Schmid and Cruz will need to pit. Depending on where they come out, I think White will get them. I don't know about anyone else. Can we just go mix fuel for a second? Just to make sure that we are going to make it home. I think we're okay. Oh, do you know what? We'll catch it later. Okay, so these two are going around. That's Schmid. We've got an out in front of, so that's 6 and 7. Sharp up to 5. Fair enough. Becker's in, so that cycles De Graaf back to the front. That's fine. 10 laps to go. Yeah, right. Just calm that one down a little bit there, White. No, the gearbox is fine. The gearbox is just fine. Leave it alone! nice, okay. Right, let's just cruise this one on round, because I think we are where we are, and that will be it. But it does kind of show actually the pace difference of what's happened where I can go medium versus medium hard. Okay, we're both on excess fuel, that's fine. The graph might get caught by Spence actually in all of this. So I could have maybe gone medium with white. But I don't think ultimately, maybe we would have got Sharp and that's it. Bontemps in the points. Loving it. Oh, don't you dare. Just chill it on home. But I'm really pleased that we've been able to kind of manoeuvre ourselves ahead of all of those people for a 6th and 7th, which kind of makes us look like we are the 4th best team still, and pull that a little bit into our own, which is good. A little more concerned about the gearbox. Ooh, Ingleson and Larson into the pits. Ingledew, sorry. 2 to go. Ooh, will De Graaf make it, do you think? I wouldn't say it's piling up. I'd say you're fine. Oh, it's piling up for Ribeiro. You did misjudge that a little bit. Yeah, De Graaf has made it. Another win for Steinman. Ahead of Lipponen, who gets second from Spence in the end. Fair enough. Across the line comes White. Nice. A 6th and a 7th. I will take that half a minute off the win. We aren't a Steinman and we aren't a Rossini, so that will do me fine. Bontemps gets E-Spirit some points. Every team's on the scoreboard for the first time in a few seasons, I think. Can't remember. Not every driver, though. Freya Larson didn't score there, did she? No. Okay, quite nice. Nicely done. And then that means that we have outscored Panther by 4 points, which means that we'll close down that gap. Good to see the cream of the crop rise to the top still. Minus 18, minus 17. Oh dear. Plus 18. And he'd done that in the first stint. And that's kind of where I think I may have gone a bit wrong again. In the... There we go, still 4th. But look, we're closing down. And so long as Ingledew continues to be quite rubbish, that will be very helpful. Stay rubbish, Laura, please. Merry Christmas, one and all. Oh dear. So, I do wish everyone a festive season. For those of you that have been watching the Motorsport Manager playthrough, I know some of you watch this and not much else of anything else that I do, so it's just interesting. Yeah, look, it's going back again. I don't get what's going on, but my worry is that Barney White then becomes the problem that I can't then solve, essentially. Because look, his form's been pretty poo. Mind you, Ribeiro's hasn't been great either. Ooh, nice lot of money though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. It looks like a good battle at the top for the drivers and the constructors as well. Which is mega handy. I'm hoping some sponsors have left and we've got some new ones to make, because otherwise that's dire. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you after Christmas and possibly in the new year as well for the continued run through of Motorsport Manager to see if we will ever win the title in these 10 seasons or not. Thanks for watching. Have a tipple on me. Bye. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.